Hello commanders, welcome back. Today we are going to take a closer look at the Federal Dropship. This ship is exclusive to members of the Federation, and in order to acquire it, you should first achieve the rank of Ensign in the Federal Navy. We are going to treat the Federal Dropship as a multi-role ship, but this is only because its main role has not yet been implemented in the game, and it is going to be used primarily as a transportation vessel, transporting around troops for the Federation across the galaxy and assisting probably in planetary invasions and the boarding of stations and capital ships. Its cost is quite high at almost 38 million credits, and the first thing we see from its stats is its almost non-existent maneuverability. Of course, that doesn't mean that the Federal Dropship can turn, it just means that it is very hard to turn around quickly and deal with your enemies. Its base top speed can go up to 180 meters per second, while its boost speed can go up to 300 meters per second. But the Federal Dropship has some really nice defenses, 200 on shields and 300 on armor, and if we combine this with the excellent number and size of the hardpoints, 4 mediums and 1 large hardpoint, the Federal Dropship can be turned into a nice defensive gun platform. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the stats of the dropship and how we can improve them. When we first buy the dropship, it has 16.80 available power, which is more than enough, 56 tons only of cargo capacity, and these terrible jump rates, 7.25 light years and 6.77 light years ladder. The first thing we are going to do, like with every other ship, is buy the best modules and see how good the stats can be. And after buying and equipping the best available modules, our power has gone up to 25.20, while our jump rates has increased to 15.86 light years and 14.77 light years laden. We can slightly increase these jump rates by removing the pulse lasers, and now our jump rates has increased to 15.94 light years and 14.84 light years laden, which isn't that great, but it's not really bad for a trading ship. 14.84 on almost 15 light years are quite good for a trading ship, and it might help you to find a nice trade route. As for the power, I don't think we are going to meet any power problems. We can pretty much fit everything we want. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the trading capabilities of the dropship. Is it a good trader? Can it carry a lot of cargo? The dropship has 7 internal compartments, 1 class 6, 2 class 5, 1 class 4, 2 class 3 and 1 class 2, and we are going to fill all these with cargo racks and see our maximum cargo capacity. With only cargo racks equipped on our dropship, our maximum cargo capacity is only 164 tons, which isn't the best from a ship that costs that much, 38 million credits. To get 164 tons of cargo capacity is not the best, but let's keep going. Let's add some protection now and see how this affects our cargo capacity. With the best protection, an A6 shield generator, our cargo capacity goes down to 100 tons, and if we downgrade our shield generator, we are going to get 132 tons, but we can of course downgrade it even further, and our cargo capacity would go up to 148 tons. And this is actually the lowest protection we can have, because if we try to replace this shield generator for a class 3, we are going to find out that the hull is too heavy for a class 3 generator. So we will have to live with a class 4 shield generator and 148 tons of maximum cargo capacity, which is not that good. The cost of the dropship is very high to only have 148 tons of cargo capacity. There are other ships out there that are less expensive and have a lot more cargo than the dropship. You should avoid the Federal Dropship if all you wanna do is trading, normal trading, taking goods from one station to another, and although the jump rate is not that bad for a trading ship, the cargo capacity is really not that good. We could though turn the dropship into a nice rare goods trading vessel. We could reduce the cargo capacity at around 100 tons and add a better shield generator, add some defensive modules, and reduce the quality of our modules, of our basic modules, and maybe get a better jump rates. And the dropship could be looking something like this. We have a shield generator A5, a cargo capacity of 96 tons, which is more than enough for rare goods trading, a couple of shield cell banks. Our jump rates, our landed jump rates is at 15.36 light years. It's not very bad, it's not the greatest either, and we can also go up here and add some weapons and utility mounts, or only utility mounts if you want to be more defensive and avoid interdictions. add a fuel scoop, and you are ready to go and do some rare goods trading. But again, there are better ships for this job, and I'm gonna mention the Asp, of course, which is a lot cheaper and it has similar capabilities, and there is absolutely no reason to prefer the Federal Dropship over the Asp for rare good trading. I'm just saying it's just a possibility. You could turn this Federal Dropship, if you really like the design and want to fly one of these, into a rare goods trading vessel. Same goes with mining. Like any other ship that has a lot of cargo, the dropship has enough internal compartments to add a refinery with up to 6 pins, a D4 shield generator, 2 mining lasers, and still has a nice cargo capacity of 144 tons, which is more than enough for mining. This is up to your preference. You can take the dropship out for mining, or you can take any other ship. It is an expensive ship. This is something you should have in mind when taking it out, but it is a quite viable option for mining. Now let's take a look at exploration and how good of an explorer can the dropship be. Of course, what we care about here is the jump rates, and let's go ahead and increase these jump rates. Let's see how far it can jump. With absolutely nothing equipped and with the lightest version of all the basic modules except the frameshift drive, we can now achieve a jump range of 18.25 light years, which is not that bad. It's quite good actually if you want to travel around, but is it enough for exploration? Let's add all the specific tools for exploration, all the tools that are needed to do some proper exploring, and see how the jump range is going to change. We have enough internal slots to equip an advanced discovery scanner, a detailed surface scanner, an autofill maintenance unit, a D4 shield generator, and have absolutely no problem, and our jump range has gone down to 18.06 light years, which is not that bad for an explorer. There are other better exploration ships, but it's not really that bad. This is without anything else equipped. You could go up there and put some weapons, put some utility mounts. This will affect a bit our jump range. Let's go and equip some weapons and modules and see how this will affect it actually. I have only equipped class 1 pulse lasers, the lowest possible, just to have some extra safety. You are not going to want to get into a fight if you are out there exploring, and a variety of defensive modules up on our utility mounts. 2-point defense, a chaff launcher and a heatsink launcher. You can do a lot of combinations with the utility mounts. And our jump range has decreased down to 17.73 light years, which isn't that bad actually. It is a nice exploration vessel. It could be a nice exploration vessel if you want. You can take it out there, equip some better weapons, better defensive modules on your utility mounts, and feel a lot more safer. You can even get a better shield generator with an A4 shield generator. Your jump range is going to decrease only to 17.58 light years, which is still quite good. Of course, there are better exploration ships, and I'm gonna again mention the Asp, which is quite good at everything that has to do with long range traveling, such as rare goods and exploration, but it is a viable option. Federal Dropship can be a good exploration ship, and if you want to take it out, you can take it out and be very proud of your ship. Now, we have only left one thing that we haven't checked actually for the dropship, and this is the combat capabilities. And I'm pretty curious to see how good it does against other enemies, especially more agile enemies, because of the horrible maneuverability it has. So let's give our dropship a nice combat loadout and go out there and test it. And this is a very simple loadout, a very basic combat loadout. Of course, we have the best shield generator, a class 6 quality A shield generator to have the best protection against enemies, and we can carry up to 3 shield cell banks, A3 shield cell banks, without any problem. On the utility mounts, I'm gonna leave them like they are. I'm not gonna mess with them at the moment. Again, there are plenty of combinations you can do on the utility mounts. For the hardpoints though, I'm gonna equip them with the best class available for each hardpoint of a pulse laser. We can equip 4 class 2 pulse lasers and 1 class 3 pulse laser. This is actually pretty good. The firepower is extremely good. I'm curious to test it, and we still have enough power to add some more shield cells if we would like. We can carry up to 4 shield cell banks, A3 shield cell banks. All the weapons we have equipped already, our modules on the utility mounts, and have absolutely no problem with the power. This is an extremely good selling point of the Federal Dropship, And of course we can reduce the frame shift drive if we are only going out there to fight and we are not planning on doing a long trip. We can reduce this to a D5, making our dropship a bit lighter, and this will help us with the speed, of course. If we remove one of the shield cell banks here and put some cargo racks in there, add a cargo scanner and a hatch breaker limbet, and we are now having a nice pirating vessel on our hands. There are plenty of possibilities with a dropship. You can turn it into a nice bounty hunter, or you can add all these modules, cargo racks, hatch breaker and a cargo scanner, and go out there and play as a pirate. What I would like to do now is take the dropship out there, fight some wanted criminals, and see how good it is with all that firepower it carries, how effective it is at killing enemies. But before we do that, we first gonna run some tests and see the speed and the boost speed of the Federal Dropship. With 4 pips on engine, let's see how fast we can go. A 197, and if we boost, we can reach up to 328 speed, which isn't that bad, and this is with a B6 thrusters. I couldn't find an A6, and since we can't find an A6 thrusters, let's try with an A5 and see what's the difference between A5 and B6 with this loadout always. Let's give it a go and see what is our maximum speed with an A5 now. A 183, and if we boost, (302). Let's test it again. 304. So with an A5 thrusters we do have a lighter version of our Federal Dropship, but it is still a heavy ship, and our speed is not as good as with the B6 thrusters. So I would advise you to take the B6, the best class, the highest class, even if it's only B quality instead of the A5, and go out there for that little extra speed. I think we're going to need it. Now, enough testing, I'm gonna replace the thrusters, and we are ready to go out there and kill some bad guys. So let's test our weapons against this fellow Federal Dropship that tried to interdict us. Let's see what kind of damage we can do.
Flight assist off.
It's not that bad at turning, to be honest, with flight assist off.
Flight assist on.
Let's get him. Not bad damage. And because of the placement of the hard points, you can see that we can use them all together. Let's use the chaff.
Target shields offline.
His shields are already down. Let's do the maximum damage we can at him. We can use all of our weapons at the same time against our enemies, which is quite good. The placement is as good as that of the pythons. Not bad damage. And the Federal Dropship has a nice armor, so we're doing quite good actually.
Flight assist off.
With flight assist off, we can deal with our enemies no matter where they are. He's dropping cargo, but I'm not interested in your cargo. I want to kill you. His shield should be up soon. Let's get closer. Okay, his shields are up. And down again. Impressive firepower with 5 pulse lasers.
Flight assist on.
Let's get him. He's down to 17%. Okay, we're out of range. Let's get closer.
Flight assist off.
It's down to 6%. Oh, NPCs have joined. They are going to steal my bounty. Not going to let them.
Target shields
Shields are
online.
back up. I don't feel threatened, to be honest, and we're still out of range.
Target shields offline.
Let's not crash. And he's dead. Very nice.
Target destroyed.
Quite good firepower, and the placement of the hardpoint is excellent. It's like a mini python, to be honest. Let's keep going and find more enemies to kill. Let's test our weapons against the Cobra. Let's kill it.
Target
Very
shields
nice
offline.
damage. Now let's test our maneuverability against a faster and more agile ship. Flight assist off. Until
Flight
we can
assist
point our guns on him again. Very nice firepower. I'm quite impressed with this ship. And it's dead. Very fast.
Target destroyed.
And another Cobra. Let's kill this one as well. Someone's
Flight
shooting at
assist
it.
off.
Let's steal
Flight
the
assist
bounty.
on.
Okay, I hope
Under attack.
it's better than the previous,
Target
and
shields
seems to
offline.
be.
Flight
Missiles are
assist
down.
off. Flight assist on.
Let's take him down. And he's dead.
Target
We can kill
destroyed.
pretty much everything quite fast, and with the proper use of flight assist off and reversing, you actually don't feel the lack of maneuverability. You can face your enemies quite easily. There's also something else about the dropship, the combat capabilities of the dropship, that most people neglect. Because of the available power, this amazing available power 25.20, and the placement of the hardpoints, we can actually equip 5 class 2 railguns and have the devastating firepower of a Python on our dropship without having any real problems, power problems. In that way, we can turn our dropship into really a mini Python, take it out there and destroy everything that will come our way. And this is of course possible only because there isn't any class 3 railgun at the moment in the game, and with this loadout we have the exact loadout of a railgun Python. In order to achieve this, of course, we had to downgrade our thrusters from B6 to A5, or you can leave the B6 and remove one shield cell bank. I'll go out there with 2 shield cell banks, and I'm curious to see how devastating is our Federal Dropship in this way. Let's take down this asp. Let's see how fast we can achieve this.
Target shields offline.
Nice, shields are down, he's 99%. He's trying to escape, let's not give him that option. Ooh, that was a miss. Nice, down to 23%.
Flight
Okay,
assist
he will
off.
try to escape now.
Flight assist on.
And he's dead. We know now that
Target
with the
destroyed.
railguns it's important to land direct hits. If you don't land direct hits, the damage is not that good, but we can land them if we are careful and aim carefully with our Federal Dropship and do some proper damage against almost everything. A Python. Let's hope it's wounded. Yes, it is. Let's test our Federal Dropship against this Python. Now others are attacking it. Let's get in this fight. Ooh, nice damage. Let's
Under
get
attack.
back.
Flight assist off.
Okay, there
Flight
it is.
assist on.
His shields are almost down. We're doing some really nice damage. I'm gonna put some power on shields.
Target shields offline.
Nice. Down to 89%. 64%.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Ooh, we started taking some heat damage. Yeah, we have to be
Flight
careful
assist off.
when using the railguns on the Federal Dropship.
Flight assist on.
Let's finish him. 9% and it's dead. Amazing.
Target destroyed.
It is an excellent ship and can carry great firepower. I definitely recommend this ship for combat. If you would love to have a Python but can't afford it yet, then the Federal Dropship is an excellent alternative. The Federal Dropship can be used in activities such as trading, mining and exploration, but it's not the best ship for the job. There are other less expensive ships that can perform a lot better than it does. Where it shines is at combat, with the perfect placement of the 5 hardpoints it has, 4 medium and 1 large, and of course that awesome available power 25.20 with an A6 power plant. It can carry some more power hungry weapons that are quite devastating, and you can of course make a combination, various combinations of weapons. By using the Federal Dropship you can have even a mini Python in your hands, and if you load it with 5 railguns you carry the devastating firepower of a railgun Python. At the moment we don't see a lot of Federal Dropships out there because the main role of the ship is not yet implemented in the game, but with the upcoming Wings update I'm pretty sure we are going to see them in some Wings, taking the place of the much more expensive Python. It is an excellent alternative to a Python. They can carry similar firepower, they have both an excellent placement of the hardpoints, and I can only imagine 2-3 of these ships focusing on a single target. The main problem of the Federal Dropship is the maneuverability, the lack of maneuverability, but with proper use of flight assist off and of course reverse tactics, going in reverse, you can deal with even the most agile enemies. This was the Federal Dropship. Thank you very much for joining me watching this video. I'm Squid of Love, fly safe commanders, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.